traveler. In those days. That is why Maro is also a traveler. Exactly. He never rested. Sensor never rested. In fact, he's doing the correct thing. The correct thing. Yeah. Like the really sensor was there. Yeah. He was a traveler. Yeah. And also Maro is a good traveler. Was around there, so I was very young and smart by then. So that's when I got my wife, Esther. I married her in 1985, 86 there. We had 2 kids, that is Winnie and Fred Maro. But we parted ways in 1988. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. On today's episode, guys, we are gonna do analysis on the upcoming video that we have just shown you down there. Welcome back. My name is Moses from Moses2M YouTube channel, East Africa, Kenya. I'm deep in the village. As you can see, the background tells a lot. Allow me to take this moment to say special thanks to those who have been subscribing to this channel, to those who have been giving a like to the videos, to those who have been commenting down so that we can know your opinion too. We are right and thankful on the behalf of my family. They've sent great greetings to you. I know you've really missed them because sometimes we do analysis, but they're out of the analysis. But our vlogs are also coming up because this analysis is gonna be for season. Understand that. And someone was telling me about traveling. I want to tell you this, guys. I'm ready to do traveling videos, yes, but this thing need full finance. So right now we are trying to work hard to build 1, 2, 3. So later we're gonna start doing our traveling vlogs in Jesus' name because we always believe. But let's come back to this analysis of the day today. Let's find what's happening on the ground and why we have to come and do this analysis today. On the upcoming video that I've just shown you, there's this guy by the name KoherasnrCONFIRM, or iammarwaFATHER, and also Masubo1. They come up with a story, and where this thing all begins, who is the dad to iammarwa, where it all begins. So this video was done back then, like 5 months ago, and things went that way, and it went so calm whereby this guy came up to have an interview with Masubo1 in their village. And no one has known the truth yet because we've been working towards to get the real truth on these upcoming stories. But no one is there to provide the truth and to prove the audience that this and this and this are truth. But there's some things we want to talk about on this video of the day today, because this guy by the name KoherasnrCONFIRM, or this guy by the name Fake iammarwa Dad, came out to open a YouTube channel just some few days ago. And this happens after like 4 or 5 months ago, where he was interviewed. And according to me, I thought that this guy was bringing a genuine complaint over. But when I saw him coming up with in a YouTube channel, now I say this is where things are heading to. This guy just came over to find a way on how he can make his paths, on how he can make himself grow on YouTube. And that was the story. I think, or it seems, this guy, number one, he came over thinking that when he comes up with that cooked story with him and Masubo1, maybe some people might come from any other corner of the world to support them in any way or to bring them up. But it was so unfortunate to them because no one cared about that video or that interview. You know, let me tell you something, guys. What happens on social media is when you come up with something thinking that it's gonna work, guys, it does not work that way. It really disappoints you. So this guy comes out, he tarnished his name, he begged on the camera, he showed the audience and the world his weakness. And then later, things went calm. Masubo1 went around and also convinced him, bro, start a YouTube channel. Because if you do that, you can make something, you can grow, and you can be someone. But I want to ask some questions here on this video. Let this video just come, and then we're going to continue with our story, because I think some things will be going with time. And when time is over, I think you need to find something else to do. rather than to build jealousy and to fight with other young people. So let's see on this video. And I want you, my audience, also to give me your opinion right on the comment. Let us know, what do you think, what do you understand according to these upcoming stories? How these people are trying to cook and to make things look real. I've been wondering, is it the best time for them? Or they're just trying their best? Because truth remains truth that this is not the fact. But let's find out. This Masuba1, fine, he did it, but it did not bear any fruit. Then later, they say no. What's the next alternative? Because this is a great disappointment into us. Let's find another way, whereby this guy now creates a YouTube channel and then start bringing up his own biography. But let's consider something on this upcoming video. We're gonna talk about it.
82, I went to college, then finished, graduated in 1984. That is when now I was posted from Meru Igoji Teachers Training College to a place known as Kebaroti Primary School. That is where now I met my first wife, Esther Yambove Ngige. Her home was around there, so I was very young and smart by then. So that's when I got my wife, Esther. I married her in 1985, 86 there. Then we stayed for, we had 2 kids, that is Winnie and Fred Marrow. But we parted ways in 1980.
Wow, wow, wow. Now, in 1980s, up to now, it's like 40, 50 years. I guess that any mathematician in the house help me calculate that, because this guy is trying to bring all these stories right now after all those years. But I have a very simple question for him. Where were you since that time up to now? And why did you decide to bring all these stories on YouTube? That's the question. Simple question. I want to consider something. On this video that I've seen, this guy just opened a channel some few days ago. And that was the first video he uploaded explaining himself and how everything went. But I want to ask you, according to the age of this old man, guys, by the way, I'm praying so hard, God, when I get into such a head, let me be me and let me be my own. I've always been praying that there's an age that when it comes, you should not even be doing things like YouTube or whatever. You need to sit back, relax, and enjoy your wealth by that time. If you truly worked hard, if God blessed you, by that time you should not be coming out and do a video. No. Because, let me ask you, which kind of content are you going to play at that age? Which kind of content are you going to bring out at that age? Because according to this old man, this guy is bringing a content of negativity. And if you check on the age, is it worth that age to come out with negative videos? Is it worth for him? I think by this time, this guy needs something that can make him feel happy and enjoy, because he's already old. But it's someone that if you see even at the talks and everything, this guy's been depressed, has been totally down. And if you ask yourself why are you now involving yourself into negativity? Because this thing's gonna kill you so fast. True story. Negative has a lot of pressure. Negativity has a lot of stress. And again, according to your state, when your children will be seeing you daddies rolling a camera, sitting down to do negative videos, guys, is it worth, man? So my advice to this old man is, it's fine to have a YouTube platform, but kindly find a better content to do rather than coming out to start talking about these stories. Because number one, the truth is, I'm pretty sure that your children, they are now bigger than even Maro. But if they watch these your stories, what are they going to say? If they're watching these stories, what are they going to say? That you married someone, he went, and now you are trying now to fight and to bring someone home. You are now trying to demand that have a son by the name Maro is rich, and yet with them in the village, they are not rich. How will they take it? Do you see you are going to bring a lot of commotion between you and your family? We need to think before we react. You, daddy, you better think, because on this case, on this step you're stepping into, it's going to affect you totally. You might not know that, but I'm pretty sure that if you really have children, or which I believe you do, the best thing is find something to do rather than doing negative videos, rather than complaining about your wife who went 18 years, 50 years ago. That's a bygone. That's something. By the way, you are not the first person who was left. I think you are not the first person who has been divorced. If in case it was true, you are not the first person. And what do we do always? When something goes, we should say let it go. But the case is very simple over here. Right now, you are coming out on camera claiming and narrating how things went and how you gave birth to Marwa and the sister Winnie. But that was you and her and the mother. But we were not there. Our audience wasn't there. But why didn't you come out right now at that age telling us that by that time you were young and energetic, and coming out today after some 60, 50 years saying that now you are the dad? Who asked about this? Who asked you this? If it's not negativity, who asked about? Who cares? Which means you are someone who's coming out, you want at least to find a way on how you can tarnish this guy's name, or you can tarnish this guy's mother's name, and something like that. But we cannot even blame the mom still. For example, right now I'm staying with my wife. If my wife decided to leave, which means she has seen some weaknesses in me that he will never sustain. That's the reality. He will never sustain. She will never sustain that. That's why he said, no, let me quit, let me go. That's how it is. But the question is, and even if she decided to do that, make that action, I think I have a right to keep on following after her, maybe to beg her to come back, or we finalize everything and say, no, with this and this, we cannot stay anymore. It's okay, let it go. But I'll not come out one time now complaining. And let me ask you, now I'm pretty sure that all this are happening because Maro is someone with a big name and people knows him. And that's why you want to use this name also to make people know you. Is it worthy? I doubt. I don't see if it's worth. So on this guys, on this video, you are creating this content, giving your story, trying to beg and to cry. Do you think right now you can take him back? Because but there was a time that this guy was truly in need of the father. If maybe you were a real father, what did you do? By that time, that was the best time you were to come out and do videos and do everything. And right now, you were supposed to come out and show us, this was the picture we did, this where we used to stay, this is the sun, this, so such things, you know. But there's no evidence to prove that. So which means you are just making a noise to make your name look better, or which you are trying to make a lot of negativity onto your side. My advice to you is very simple. Kindly find something better. You better show us how you are farming, show us history and whatever thing. But don't come out still talking about Ayamaro and the mother, the same thing. So people like Masuba are trying to lure you into this deal. And according to the age, you need a lot of respect. And if you want us to respect you, you better do that. If you want our respect you, find something else to do. Do not come out with someone's name trying to attorneys. And if I have just told you or I've just warned you on this, if your son, your daughters watch this video, how will they take it? Which means they say, oh, daddy has now dumped us aside and now is chasing after someone who is wealthy and claiming that that's to be our brothers and sisters. No, it doesn't work that way, by the way. And again, we have laws. If in case you want to claim him back, we have a lot of ways to follow. But we are still not believing in you. But we know you guys are creating and cooking content and to bring it out to our audience to start eating that food. But that food, it's not yet ready. Let's find another one. Let's jump to the next topic over here. And let's have these clips. We are trying to analyze one by one. And I also want our audience also to chip in and to let us understand something. Give us a comment. We want to know your opinion if you're watching on this video. Let's see this coming up again. Let's understand how these people are playing their balls.
I want to tell you the reality. Congrats, mom, she was married while she was having Winnie. with biological father of Iamar. You know, while she was having Winnie already, Winnie, she's the first daughter of congratsmum. Before congratsmum meeting Mark Kohera, she was already having another man. You see, my people, that's the reality I'm telling you. Not somebody else to tell you, you know. So, Mark Kohera is a second husband to congratsmum. And we don't know the father of Winnie.
You know, you guys, when we always talk about being lazy, some people mistake us. But I want to define that Masubu one is the correct definition of a lazy gang. According to the story you are listening up to, this guy is trying to bring stories that does not even concern him in the name of content and saying that I want to tell you the truth. Who are you telling, or who sent you to go and do such investigation? You know, I remember there's a time that Mar was doing a live stream and say, reason as to why I don't like lazy reactors or negative or positive reactors is because whenever they lose a content, they lack a content, they go sit down somewhere, then they cook story, they come up with that cook story to look real. So guys, let me ask you a simple question. Okay, YouTube is meant to educate, to empower, and to entertain. Fine. But let me ask you, on that story, on this Masuba one story and this guy's story, what is the educational part of it? What are you learning in that extent? Is it anything that you're going to learn? You're learning nothing on that because this guy's coming out complaining, taking the cause that does not even belongs to him, the burden that does not even, I don't know how to explain that, but the reality is this guy is doing an activity that he should not even be doing. He's complaining about the iammarwa mother, dad, and whatever. But with him, no one even knows about his mama or his mom. No one knows about his history. I think if I can roll my camera and start talking about him and just cook everything to look real, because if you check on the statement from this old man, it's talking about 1980s. And Masubo, you are at your 30s. I'm pretty sure of that. Which means by 1980s, you weren't even there. But where did you get all these stories? You know, guys, before we watch this video and give a comment to this lazy gang, you know, you need to, sometimes these guys are playing with our minds, man. By that time, where was he? I'm pretty sure, and even if you were there by 1980s, according to that statement of the old Mzee, you are very young, you are like a toddler. But how did you come up and to know this happened this way, this happened this way, he was our wife married to this, he was married to this there was first. Guys, you know, sometimes we need to be serious. I sometimes disagree with these people. And on my analysis of the day-to-day, guys, I'm here to let you know the real light. Kindly do not believe in that stories because, number one, this guy wasn't there. And later, he grew up. So who gave these stories to him? Who gave these stories to him? This video, on that video that has been played, was played 5 months ago. And there's a statement over here that is say that I am going to meet the father of Winnie. People have been waiting to meet that father of Winnie up to now. And I'm pretty sure maybe he's still finding someone looking for an old man who can at least speak some few English. Then they cook the stories, they come back and say that I'm the father of Winnie. Then they do another part 2 of the video. But karma never sleeps. That video has never been happened. For like 5 months now, this guy confess and say, no, I'm going to meet the father of Winnie. I want to bring him. Where? So let's watch on that part because somebody might say, oh, Moses, you are lying. No, I'm not lying. I'm just trying to analyze what has happened on these videos. This guy is trying to claim, thinking that he's the best, has a right to do that. But when you check keenly, you know, so these are the things sometimes we need to check onto, we need to consider before we react, before we even watch this video, before even waste your time watching such videos. because it's full of negativity, full of downfall for someone. That one, someone who's very, very crazy in turning people who are progressing down, down, down. So those are the things sometimes we need to check onto. This guy's statement onto this video that's coming up, that I am going to meet the father of Winnie. You know, you are to come up with that old man also to show us over here and tell us this and this happened and that story. But after all, how will you gain? You're going to get views, you're going to get $5, then it goes. So you're saying very well that Congrats mom was your teacher from baby class. And right now, today, you know full story about him. It's like you grew up together with her. Then you're calling a man witch. No, don't call witch. Whom? Ati witch is the husband right now. No, we don't prefer human beings as witch. Witch is an unliving thing. So human beings, we call them who? Whom? Believe me, I think I'm correct on my English. So let's check on that point and let's watch this coming up story.
Father, he's out. I don't know. These people, they will be mad. They will be mad. I want you to comment. They have contacted me. They want me to go there, to the Winnie's father, to meet him. Yeah? Let nobody criticize, maybe come out to criticize that, hey, Masubo one, you, that is not good, you are doing. My people, I'm going to meet Winnie's father, you know. Yeah, in the village.
Crazy liar, man. The video was done 5 months ago. And today, that story came up 5 months ago, whereby this guy started the story of my Amara dad and whatever. But today, it's how many days? Fine, if even the video was done yesterday, bring the proof to us before you even bring the dad. Because number one, you weren't there. Number two, this story doesn't concern you. But being that you're now getting lazy, you have nothing to do about it, you now start doing it to guys, that you're going to meet Winnie's dad. People have been waiting for that. So guys, this story is going to prove for you that there's nothing like this story. These things have been cooked. And even the old man who is coming right now to start claiming of the wife. Do you think it's the best right time to claim on your wife? And what did you do to her so that made her to leave you? It tells from the look of your eyes, guys. The old Mapa right here is starting a journey from zero. You claim to be a teacher. And teachers don't be that way, man. I think teachers are the most wise people. You cannot just wake up in the morning and start YouTube and start talking negativity about someone. And that one you claim that to be your son. And then you claim it on video. While when things were starting up, they were not started up on the video. So, you know, do you see how things are? When you are starting something, it was so silent. But right now you come up rolling it on a video. Why? I always say that if you didn't start anything on the video, there's no need for you to come up on the videos to do the same things. Yes, I condemn that. Truly, I condemn. And I really condemn the lazy guy. These guys, I condemn lies. I don't love someone who's lying. Someone who's lying, I don't love. But the true fact is what makes us take is so light and simple is because you guys, you know very well that Iammarwa is ahead of you 100 times. So you are trying to turn him down. But I want to tell you that out of 540 people, 1,000 people watching Marwa, you guys only 2,000 or 1,000 watch your videos. So which means there's no way, the percentage is very low that you cannot even change any cent into him. So my advice to this goes to the old man. Papa, find something better to do. Content is wild. At your age, you have a lot of things you can do. You can come up, start teaching us or educating us about the any program or any other good thing that you saw, World-War I, something like that, because I see you at that age, man. But don't come out trying to turn someone who is very young and you claim to be your child. And right now you're going to bring these stories all with a name thinking that you're going to grow. And these things may train you as my life. and even the family, because I'm pretty sure your family will never be happy whenever they watch that video. Seeing daddy sitting down claiming that there's another guy somewhere who claims to be his son, they'll never be happy for that, because there's a way they'll take that story. For example, me, if I grow up, my baby Marian grows to get at 30s, then I now call them, start saying that, no, I have a son. Where was that son since then up to now? And why did you do that? You know? So sometimes you better chill, you better do your things, mind your own business, and also learn to support those who are progressing so well. Support them. Don't be someone who is every time you are there to tarnish their names and to bring them down always. It doesn't add up. It doesn't help. It doesn't help. According to me, I really disagree. I totally disagree with that. I totally disagree with that. So the best thing is, you better come up, find something there, let us understand you. We'll support you, we'll share your videos if you're doing something that built the nation. But you're doing something that breaks the nation, no one cares about that. But anyway, do not also let these boys, young boys who are reacting in the village, to lure you into that case. Yeah. And Masuba one, we are still waiting for the father of Winnie. You claimed and you made sure that your audience must believe on you in that filthy stories. You better bring them. You better go bring that guy so that we see, and come with an evidence. The story of Marwa, you left it hanging, and I thank God I am Marwa family, they have greatest view, because no one came out even to start talking or to answer your questions or to argue with you on that extent. No one. And then tell you guys, I think by this time this guy was jailed, or that was the content. I did not follow up. True story, someone can arrest you because they'll ask you, why are you getting into my personal life? Does it concern you? What's your problem that's being wasted? What's your resources that's being wasted? Why must you do that? Why must you talk about my name? And cooking everything to be real. Guys, I want someone to surprise me with big GoPro today. I'm going to pray because I need the camera. I'm off of camera, by the way. This my phone is really bringing me a lot of headache. It does not charge so well. It hits itself so hard. I don't know what to do, but I'm praying that one day, one time, if you keep on watching my videos, I believe I'm gonna get a good camera in Jesus' name. So anyway, guys, if you're watching this video, let's keep on watching. Let's learn to support each other. Let's stand for positive minds, also positive vibe at all time. Pray for each other, love, care, and everything like that. That's why we are here, and I always stand firm for that. So anyway, let's enjoy the video from the first to the end and watch other more videos that are coming up. Thank you. Good day, man. I love you.